Alright, so let's real quickly talk about the suits, how they feel on console versus how they feel on PC. If you're a controller player in general, you're not going to feel a difference. You know, it's the difference between mouse and keyboard and console. I don't think there's that enormous of a difference between the control schemes. There are definite advantages when it comes to the aim assist on controller because, for example, let us bring out good old Gundam. The old boy. Look how much the Gundam is rotating about an axis because of this auto-aim. Like, you can see how much it's affecting my strafe. And if you're patient and let your aiming reticle reset in between your shots at medium range with this suit right now, it feels good. Like, even at this range. You're gonna be hitting, you know, not most of your hip-fire shots, but at that range, you're still not doing bad. And I can feel that auto-aim absolutely sticking my aiming reticle to the Zaku's as I move around. So, people who are used to, you know, the strafing mechanics of shooters like this, people who are able to make the most out of dashes, because you can dash while you're ADSing. And again, same stickiness. It is definitely notable being able to feel how sticky the aiming reticle becomes. And because of that, there's a trio of suits that I think are feeling very strong on console currently. One of them is, of course, the RX-78-2, the Gundam. This suit, you know, I thought this suit was very, very good in the original server test on PC. I thought it was a top 3 suit to me to begin with. Now it's top 2. The only other suit that beats this suit out is still Barbados, because Barbados is still busted. Like, this suit is just still busted. It needs to be nerfed before full launch, otherwise it's just, its offensive capabilities are legitimately too much for this game. It's not balanced for this game. But other than the Barbados, I would say the original Gundam feels very, very good. Pale Rider feels incredible. But the suit that I think gets the most out of being on console is the Gym. I think the Gym becomes an extremely viable mid-range option because of the stickiness of this aim. Because for him, it's sticking at relatively... Like, I'm over-adjusting because I'm trying to flick back towards where I think the head is going to be. But the auto-aim, or the, you know, yeah, the aim assist is pulling me on target. Like, I don't have to even move my right stick to be hitting those headshots. Where I feel like I should be having to flick it back and forth. Yeah, I'm trying to shoot when I feel the stickiness, but I'm just being stupid right now. But the combination of this weapon being one of the most pinpoint accurate mid-range weapons in the game, on top of the very strong aim assist, and this being your off-tank. I think this suit's very, very good currently. I think... Oh, it's good. It's just a good suit. This suit is fantastic at holding down hallways and choke points now. It's a decent gunline suit. It's going to be doing enough damage with the rest of your suits, like the OG Gundam or the Turn A, which I feel a lot more people using. I would still say, you know, Gun Tank is Gun Tank. There's nothing really surprising about this suit. It's a little more viable on console, if only because you're not going to be eating as many, you know, flick shots straight to the dome as you will on PC, but with keyboard and mouse. So I would still say Gun Tank and probably Marasai are... They're hurting. They don't feel good. Also, this green color on Turn A is just disgusting. I had to show it to you. It's gross. Not much else. You know, I will say I don't like the feel of the Sazabi on controller. I've never liked the feel of shotguns on controller. I much prefer having shotgun on mouse and keyboard. So it makes it feel like every shot you miss, especially with the auto aim, is something I tend to overcorrect on controller, so I end up just shooting wildly. And that's just me. You know, that it could be... People could be having a far different experience and finding this suit to be absolutely dominating on console. You know, I die to it plenty, and the funnels are still one of the most powerful abilities in this entire game. But if I had to give a top 5 right now on console, I'm putting, in no particular order, Pale Rider, Gundam, Barbados, GM, and Methus. I'm putting Methus up there. I feel healing is very, very strong in this version of the game. Definitely, again, additional viability due to not being able to be flick shot quite as much with, you know, being pot shotted by, you know, the sniper or the 78-2. I really like how Methus feels right now, and again, part of that, I am already being aim assisted at this range. It is strong. Healing feels very good. I just feel the auto-aim gives the Methus enough additional... I keep saying auto-aim. I apologize. It's not a cheat. It's not auto-aim. It's aim assist, and it's in every game, every first-person shooter on controller. But feeling it from this range is kind of crazy to me. So having your healer have additional offensive viability compared to playing on mouse and keyboard, pretty big deal if you ask me. Pretty big deal. Yeah, so again, I know this isn't nearly the same kind of in-depth look that I did on these suits the first time, but I can't really do that same in-depth look. They're the exact same suits that they were on PC. The difference is I'm just using a PS4 controller this time. And yes, I am playing this on PS4. So again, I would say Pale Rider, the original Gundam, Barbados, Methus, and GM all feel very, very good right now. And one of the best things about that entire composition is how much healing there is in that. Healing grenade, your actual healer, and then, you know, your Soldier 76 style on the ground aura heal. And on top of that, you've got a shield buster and an everything killer. What you want on top of this is kind of entirely up to your team. Do you want extra tankiness? Do you want strange flanking? Do you want area of effect damage? Do you want hallway control? Do you want another melee to go around and be able to help flank with Barbados? There's a lot of possibilities with those 5 suits and the way you want to augment it with a 6th. Do you want extra super long range support? Do you want close range gun support for your Barbados and your Pale Rider? You know, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 make an incredibly strong team composition right now. Those 5 coming your way are going to be able to deal damage at pretty much all viable ranges for the majority of the combat in this game, and it's going to be steady damage at all of those ranges. Everything from the closest of ranges to medium-long range gun line fights, it'll all be covered. It's fun, though. I'm having a really good time with this game again. I love it. Can't wait for more. Can't wait for the full release, and I can't wait to see what other suits might get added.